All right, starting off our grand finals here, we have MC David versus tiebex. tiebex, having come here from winners, McDavid in losers. He's usually in winners, but tiebex last game played Sheik, and he played a really good defensive Sheik that won him both games. And then he also, game one, went to this stage. It was a 3-0, and McDavid is going to have to find a way to, if that Sheik comes out, play a good defensive game where he somehow can beat out McDavid, beat out tiebex with those straight hits. But tiebex here has all the advantage in the world, as he's both in winners, playing on this stage, which is really good for Marth in this matchup, for his style, and also he has an extra set in his back pocket, and we'll see if it works out for him. tiebex takes stock one. Sorry, McDavid takes stock one here. Playing a bit more aggro with those down smashes. One thing I'm noticing that McDavid is doing better is just pulling out those turnips, and even if tiebex catches them, which tiebex is fully capable of doing, just trying to like spam it and be like, okay, I'm gonna throw off. It's the same concept as Falco lasers, where I'm just gonna throw off your game planning a little bit, throw up your spacing a little bit, and that's a good way to bait someone to play aggro. So he's doing a good job, but not if, oh, never mind. Cancel what I was even gonna say, as they only get the stock trade, and McDavid is still up a stock. So we'll see if tiebex can get anything fancy. Misses the down air too. Ooh, McDavid might be learning there. Makes it so he doesn't get hit by that down air. Still gonna take the stock though, tiebex, but we'll see if McDavid's DI, which has gotten considerably better from that last set, is gonna play into this. Jab. Says back airs. Switches it up. Ooh, could have held ledge, but doesn't. Still gets advantage here. Plays the ledge though. tiebex gonna get ledge again. So they're playing here. They're both trying to throw each other off. tiebex with that, probably wanted to do down tilt there, but I'm not sure. Gets that double down air. Ooh, triple! And he's gonna take that. McDavid now on his last stock. Ooh. Fancy counter there. Ooh. Ah. That was a tough one from tiebex here, as we're back tied up here. I think one thing McDavid wants to do here is try to get back to the turn-up game, because it was working out for him. If he can even get back to stage here. But tiebex doing a good job at just keeping the pressure up. We'll see. One more neutral interaction, and McDavid has the chance to blow it up here. Not gonna work. Ooh, that was tough. If you just grab ledge, not even gonna matter. tiebex goes down 1-0. McDavid does have a lead here, so that'll make him more comfortable. I am thinking we might go back to Dreamland or Yoshi's. Yes, we're just going back to Yoshi's. I think he's just keeping the Sheik in his back pocket. But huge game one for McDavid, because now he's going to have that advantage of tiebex going back to the same character and being able to gain some information, and also the fact that he's played against probably a bit more Marth than Sheik, I'm guessing. So it's going to be, he's going to have more intel in this game. And also going back to one of his favorite stages too. As I've said numerous times, McDavid loves those speech dress down smashes. So I think tiebex here is just like, okay, I can get early kills. And that's the reason I'm going here. Although I'm really not sure. I think I would have gone to a different stage. But anyway, tiebex with the stock lead, so might know more than me here. Playing good too, with not getting hit by those turnips off stage. So McDavid's really gonna have to settle for 150 F smash, 150 throws, those 50-50 mix-ups. He's not gonna be able to get those snipes, because obviously he's doing a good job in his recovery. Trying to stall there high. Works out for tiebex. Speaking of stalls, doesn't work out for McDavid there. Tries to go back, but tiebex really good with the fairs off stage. One thing that you don't see Marths do enough, where you just kind of push someone off the stage and then do it again to get them out of the stage, you know, to get that kill. A lot of Marths struggle. They're just like, oh, I'm just going to keep ledge because you have so many options. But sometimes the best thing to do is just push them. Trust your instincts. And it's working out for tiebex here, who has got McDavid down. This is his last stock. Let's see if McDavid can get anything here. Trying to play a bit more grounded as those grabs weren't coming out before, but now those grabs come out back again. As tiebex doing a really good job at just adapting to whatever McDavid does. He's got a solid grasp of like, okay, what is my opponent going to switch to as my, you know, what strategy are they going to use? And let me just do what I need to do to counter that. And he's adapting so quickly, and that adaptation game is what is going to get him tied up in this series, ladies and gentlemen. tiebex takes it. And we're going to game 3. Now, my guess here is we might see Dreamland. tiebex goes to that Cheek. But it does not sound like that is what's happening here. McDavid takes it to Pokemon Stadium. Interesting. I can't really comment on why you would go to this stage. Probably just because you got the space, and also you don't want to face that Sheik. Because that's the only game you've taken is against the Marth. So you want to stick to that. But I can't comment further. But anyway, back to the match. Throws a few turnips there. Gets some decent damage. Let's see if they can bait here. One's going to bait better. One's going to want that down smash for positioning. One's going to want that F smash to just outright get the kill. Because Marth, the one thing Marth does is he does struggle killing in this matchup. So getting those tippers like that one are important. Really important, ladies and gentlemen. As tiebex takes the first stock here and gets the shield too. Resetting it back to neutral. Invincibility's run out. And just playing around really well. One thing McDavid is going to get all the time, though, there is that down air into whatever combo he wants, which he does so well. But we'll see if it leads to a stock. I would like to see a bit more of it, just lean on your strengths. But I guess tiebex is just shutting that down. He's like, oh, I guess it's just not even an option. But looks like he's going to take the stock here, as he does. 31% manageable here. And they are switching back in transformation, and just kind of play footsies here. We'll see if that messes him up. No. It gets the tipper there. Not going to kill. May have not also been a tipper. Tries that back air slide off. Doesn't work. But yeah, McDavid at least going to be able to reset this to neutral. Flying around here, though, tiebex is doing a really good job at just reading those options where McDavid's like, okay, I want to get back to stage, or I want to, like, challenge you. It's like tiebex knows exactly what's going to be the challenge. And he's just like, I'm just going to outspace you. I have a sword. You can't hit the sword. If you hit the sword, it's not, you know, intangible. I'm trying to say whatever the word is. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but yeah, intangibility. It's got intangibility. So he's trying to just use that, be like, okay, I'm just going to outspace you. I'm going to get those straight hits. And I'm going to eventually get the kill. That's one thing. This is the first stock that we've seen where McDavid is really living to those high percents that you see so often in high-level Marth Peach. But even with that early, or even with that the percent, it still takes until 190 for tiebex to get it. But tiebex still, you know, could have gone even longer there. Just gets the kill and is still up a stock. Looking to take a commanding 2-1 lead here and put McDavid on his tournament life. Ooh. Not fair. Down air. Gonna take... Ooh, another down air. See what it does? Does the triple. Doesn't work. McDavid gets back to stage. Does the quad. And again. We're gonna see another. No, resets back to neutral. Ooh, and sneaky back air there too for McDavid. He's gonna get that drop. Ooh, tries it out, but Pokemon Stadium is not the best stage to be trying that out, as it has that little ledge clip over there where you can get stuck on. More consistent than Battlefields, but still something you can get stuck on. That much for damage though. Gets the double down air too. McDavid on his last stock here, and it's gonna be rough. tiebex has just been able now to just go in on McDavid, not messing up on any of those stray hits other than that one, and just positioning himself in a good spot where McDavid's just not able to throw those turnips. He's just in medium range, just like, okay, only setting, like, okay, you know, if you throw the turnips at me, I'm just gonna go right in on you if you even try to pull that. So don't do that. And then when he's not pulling turnips, he's going in. And so McDavid, tiebex is just also going in with those, with the sword, and it's just beating out McDavid. And he's doing a really good job at just that spacing that you really need in this matchup. And McDavid at high percents here, good umps attack, gets the down smash, not gonna kill, bit grimy anyway, gets the Morana's back air. We're at even stocks, but one F smash could take it. Got the wall here. One more juicy hit, and gets the up air. Good recognition there by tiebex to realize that, okay, I could get a tipper up air here. The ceiling is not that high. And if I keep this going, you know, there's always potential to get Marthitis. So it's a good recognition by tiebex. And now tiebex is on the verge of winning this thing, ladies and gentlemen. How about that? A new player winning. I have not seen that in a tiny little while. All right. Game 5, Game 4. We'll see if there's a Game 5. But with the way tiebex is playing, ladies and gentlemen, honestly, I'm thinking he might call it here. You know, McDavid, the grime there. But yeah, McDavid, he is, I mean, he had that first game where he thinks he may have figured something out, but tiebex just, again, what we've seen is that he just does such a good job at adjusting to whatever the other player is going to do, and he just adjusts faster. He's one of those players that it's like, okay, anything you can think of that's going to be your new strategy, I'm going to adjust faster. And that is one of the hardest play styles to play against. And it can also be really frustrating, which a concoction of those two in tourney, it can rattle even the best of players. So we will see if McDavid has any answer here as we get into this Game 5 with it even at 3 stocks here. But there is ledge control here by tiebex. Does a good job at spacing out again with that wall out of McDavid, which I honestly would have preferred if he picked a different stage where he, at all the time, you know, maybe went back to, you know, Dreamland, even if it's against Sheik, to where I can just pull turnips, or maybe an FD. I know that's a good stage for Marth, but those transformations are really messing him up. But I guess he's just like, okay, all those stages are bad. I have to go back here. And that's what's really tough here for McDavid. If he has any shot of winning this, he's just going to have to find a way to beat tiebex on this stage. It's really, tries it. Gets the back air. And that is going to take that stock. tiebex doing a great job at just sticking with it on ledge. I know Peach can be tricky for those first 2 hits, but Peach does have a bit of a linear recovery in terms of you can, you know, dress it up however you want, but it's still, you know, she still will end up floating above ledge or having to need to get to ledge. And tiebex is just doing a good job at what is hard for most Marths to do. It really is. It really is hard sometimes for Marths to edge guard when they can't just get the down air. But tiebex is managing it, and we're seeing a lot of just that down air usage. I think one thing that tiebex is really doing, he's recognizing from other sets, or just recognizing from previous games against McDavid, he's weak against that Marth down air, and just mixing those in, being above McDavid's float has really just given him such an advantage here in neutral, to where once he does that, all Peach has to do is pull turnips. And because tiebex is in perfect range to just swallow that up, just be like, okay, you can't actually pull the full animation here on me. tiebex is just taking it. He's just dominating. We'll see if he gets the stock. Ladies and gentlemen, this might be over. McDavid on his last stock, ladies and gentlemen. And ladies and gentlemen, we'll see if ladies and gentlemen tiebex will, ladies and gentlemen, take this entire tourney. With the slap fighting here. David, Nair, gets the Nair. Not gonna work with the fair. Not gonna work with the down air. But it is gonna work with the down smash for tiebex. He gets some good percent. McDavid really feeling it here. Gets back to stage. Ooh, the turnip messes him up and gets the F smash. Is that gonna be enough? Ooh, tried for the style. Gets back to stage. Does he get the back air here? Is he gonna clean it up? Good high recovery. Ooh, but McDavid's so good with those back airs and saves his life here. We'll see if he can pull out. This might be it. No, he's that. We'll see. Wait for the transformation. Not gonna work as he gets that up air, reaches up high, and tiebex is your champion. Congrats to tiebex. Great job. Did a fantastic job at just figuring out a stalwart of Melee here at Xanadu recently. McDavid going down for the first time in quite a while. And tiebex just doing a great job at adapting. Really great plays there on the ledge. Really great job at making sure that whatever switch he had to Sheik was going to work. We didn't see it in those grand finals, but we did see in that winners finals that allowed him to get there, winner's side. We did see being confident in that switch, being confident in your game plan, and being confident in your adaptions is just sometimes an unwinnable strategy. It doesn't matter what game.